I've learned a lot about how connected everything is, because for us, using Athena is part of a much bigger jigsaw. It was last April, so nearly a year ago, that I kind of became involved in leading the programme, and it's kind of growing slowly but steadily since then. At the end of August or early September, I presented to all staff, and I actually brought along devices so that staff could get logged on, because sometimes just getting the login issues sorted can help overcome a lot of problems. I think it's better to work as part of a team. So I think if you can get a team set up, bring in your assistant year heads and your year heads, or your form tutors, mentors, whoever has direct contact with the students, and kind of help and support them to have those conversations with the students, I think it can be a lot more powerful then, a lot more impactful. So I think like word of mouth is probably one of the most powerful ways that the use of the programme has grown. When teachers hear me telling them to use it, they know that that's part of my post of responsibility. But when we have conversations in the staff room and another teacher says, "Oh, I used it at the parent-teacher meeting and it was brilliant," then other teachers' ears perk up and they want to give it a go then. I carried out a survey after the most recent parent-teacher meeting, and I asked just very simple questions. Did you use it? And I think it was 35% of the teachers had used it at the parent-teacher meeting. And then I said, to the people who answered yes, or how likely are you to use it at the next parent-teacher meeting? And 100% of them said highly likely. So that just sums it up, how powerful the platform is in terms of the conversation that you can have with parents. There's so many parts of a student's life that we probably aren't even aware of. A lot of the time as a teacher in the classroom, I wouldn't have the knowledge a year head would have of that student, and the year head doesn't have the knowledge that the family at home have, so there can be a lot going on in students' lives. Sometimes they just need a little bit of support to work a bit harder, but oftentimes there's a lot more going on. So we use Athena to inform our conversations with students and with families, rather than like a calculator, I suppose. So what I would do is, after kind of house exams, I use the exam summary function, and I create a list of students who are below potential according to Athena. And I then correlate that with data we have on attendance, behaviour. I check the AEN register. I was looking at their reading ages as well and things like that. And then that all forms a part of a conversation. Then I take all of that data with me, meet year head or assistant year head, and we have a conversation about students one by one. And we kind of look at all of that data. And we decide what, if any, intervention needs to take place.